Hey guys, Hecons here with another World of Warcraft video. This is episode 4 of the 0 to 1 million gold challenge. We're going to be working on professions again and getting them maxed before 8.2, and hopefully making some gold along the way. Hey guys, we're back again on my druid. Today we're starting out with only around 2.5k raw gold. However, I did save sales from the past day or so, and I have around 11.2k to collect from the mailbox. I've been doing pretty well with the weapon enchants, which I've been crafting just to level up my enchanting. I'm getting anywhere from 560 it looks like for the versatile nav, all the way up to 1.3k for the masterfuls. I did also sell 3 pets. The Amber Glow Stinger, 2.8k for that one, really nice sale. Stoneclaw for a little under 300 gold. It's pretty low, but all these pets are really easy to get, so I'm not too worried. And then the Spirit of the Spring for 1.1k. I did also see 2 auctions with the Coastal Surge weapon enchant, with a really low minimum bid, so I bid on those and ended up winning 2 for around 20 silver. And then I did purchase a bunch of Deep Sea Satin, embroidered Deep Sea Satin, as well as Gloom Dust and Tide Spray Linen, which I thought were really cheap. You can see I got the Gloom Dust for under 1 gold each, 2 gold each for the Tide Spray Linen, and then the Deep Sea Satins were like 15 gold to around 20 gold, I guess. Wish I had prices like this on my main realm, but still really good on any realm to get the Deep Sea Satin this low. I've been crafting the 340 cloaks at rank 3. You can see it takes 20 of the embroidered, 15 Deep Sea Satin, 15 nylon thread, and 1 expulsum to craft. Really cheap to craft at rank 3. And I was able to sell one for a little under 1k. And then I sold one, looks like around 2 days ago, 1 day and 17 hours ago for 3.7k. So quite profitable on this realm to be doing that, making the satin cloaks and selling them on the auction house. I did also get to tailoring 155. I am a Culturian, so I get +5 into my tailoring. Just by spamming the embroidered Deep Sea Satin. That stays green until 155, so I just spam that until like 150-ish, and then end up crafting the cloak up to 155. We do also have the Darkmoon Faire coming up this weekend, so I'm going to use that for my enchanting, but tailoring is really easy to level up, so I didn't need to wait for that. As far as enchanting, did get to 103, got rank 3 of Coastal Surge learned, as well as rank 2 of the Gale Force Striking, Siphoning, and Torrent of Elements. Torrent of Elements got reset on this realm, so I did craft a few of those, but ideally I want to be crafting the rank 3 since you're using 1 less Ember Shard and 3 less Gloom Dust. But the Coastal Surges aren't worth very much on this realm, and they aren't very good anyways for most classes, so I might actually just do Torrent of Elements up to 125, and then once we hit 125 we can learn rank 2 of these. These are much better sellers, so probably focus on these at 125. And then at 130 I was thinking of doing the 340 wand. Region market value average 4.3k, min buyout of around 9.7 on this realm. The auction house data is around 11 days old, so it's a bit old, but if we can get anywhere near that, this would be a good craft to level up our enchanting. It does take skill 130 to learn, and then we would probably craft 15 of them to get up to enchanting 145. and then get the last 5 points from the Darkmoon Faire. I do also have some Marks of Honor, 6 of them in my bags to be exact. So I could purchase rank 2 and rank 3 of this recipe and reduce the cost of the mats even more. Yeah, the ring enchants are pretty expensive, and they aren't going for very much on this realm, so I'm probably going to avoid these. And you do also need to rep grind for rank 3, so probably avoid the ring enchants for now. And then the weapon enchants, yeah, probably want to get rank 2 once we hit 125. And then I'll probably just do, as I said, the 340 wand. Since they don't take any of the veil crystals, they're really easy to craft. Even if I can't get that 9k for it, I can always disenchant it and use the veil crystals for more enchants and sell those, so kind of as a backup. But should have enchanting 150 by the end of the weekend, so looking forward to that. I do have to go out and farm more veil crystal though. Looks like I'm sitting on 18, so I can make 103 plus 18 would be 121. So that'll almost get us to 125. And then we need 5 more at 125 to get it to 130, so I'll either have to buy the veil crystal or farm them, but I think they got reset today and they're looking pretty expensive on this realm, so I'll probably just do some mythic zeros and farm them and get my enchanting leveled up that way. So I originally thought the Darkmoon Faire was going to start this Sunday. However, it actually started last week, so it actually ends tomorrow on Saturday, so I did quickly level up my enchanting to 145 and run out here. So what I ended up doing was leveling to 120 using Torrent of Elements rank 2. Torrent of Elements, Siphoning, and Gale Force Striking turn green at 120. So to get to 125, I ended up doing the Coastal Surge rank 3. 5 of those got us to rank, or to skill 130. And then I did go and learn the Sinister Combatant Sorcerer Scepter rank 1 from the trainer at skill 130. I purchased rank 2 and rank 3 from the recipe vendor and purchased those using the PvP tokens. You can see I crafted 15 of those to get to 145. And then I actually ran out here thinking I would be able to get to the last 5 points from the enchanting quest, but as you guys can see on the mini-map, it's nowhere to be found. And I did end up Googling it and found that a lot of posts were saying that the +5 doesn't work for BFA professions. So we're going to have to level it up the old-fashioned way. These enchants are pretty profitable in this realm, so I'm not too worried about crafting these, but looks like I only have 4 Veil Crystal at the moment, so I will have to go out and farm 1 more to get to 150. And then once we get 150, we're going to have to do the Tools of the Trade for both tailoring and enchanting, but it's fairly easy, just running a small quest chain and doing some mythic zeros for some items. Don't remember how easy the enchanting and tailoring ones were, but shouldn't be too hard, and I can definitely do that before the reset. And then if I need to, I can run more mythic zeros, I guess, next week as well. Oh, and while you're here at the Darkmoon Faire, remember to pick up your Darkmoon Ventures guide. It has a, when you have it on you and you're running dungeons, you'll have a chance to get one of the Darkmoon Faire items, and you guys already probably know that you can turn those in for the prize tickets, and then the prize tickets you can purchase a lot of stuff. Mounts and pets from this vendor. There's heirlooms and heirloom upgrades from this person. And then replica armor, which is just a transmog you can throw up on the auction house from these two vendors. I think there's a third vendor too.
I got what you need.
Yeah, I think these are all... they're bind on account. Or BOP, so... you can't sell any of this stuff, but you can purchase transmog pieces and pets that you can throw up in the auction house, so... definitely handy to keep one of the guides on you at all times. So I did go ahead and pick mine up this Darkmoon Faire. And then I'll probably have a bunch of items for next cycle. And then I can start purchasing the replica pieces and throwing them up on this auction house. I did actually think about leveling a Demon Hunter in this realm as well. Remember that if you roll a new Demon Hunter, it starts out at level 98. And I think there's still a limit of 1 per realm, so... all we need to do is level that 98 to 110. And then... might have to beg my guilty to give me another freehold boost, but... we'd have 2 120s in that case. And that would give us access to 2 more professions. So that's one additional thought I had while I was in the Darkmoon Faire. Might try and work on that maybe later this week. You can see my gold took a hit from purchasing the enchanting mats, so gonna try and get that back up. So yeah, you can see we peaked at 18k, and now we're back down to around 7k. This is what our last 7 days looks like. Pretty up and down. I think our low was like 3k. Yeah, we hit 3k twice. But we did peak at... oh, we actually peaked at 20k. And then... earlier today I was at 15k. I did buy a bunch of enchanting mats. And we now have like half of that, so... I do want to build my gold back up. And then for sales on this realm... we did like start on this realm exactly 2 weeks ago, so... this isn't a full month, but... 2 weeks worth of data. Total sales 63.8k. Total gold spent 61.7. Total profit 2k. Nothing too amazing, but really glad that we're actually in the green. And this number will be a lot higher, hopefully towards the end of the month. We did spend a lot of gold leveling our profession, so that's why the gold spent was so high. But once we get our tools of the trade, we'll pretty much be set on this realm until 8.2. And then I'll probably be stockpiling some mats, definitely enchanting mats and some cloth to do shuffles. And then I may also work on that Demon Hunter in the meantime as well. And then try and figure out what professions to take on that character. Could go gathering. We are getting a new herb, new ore, so might actually be pretty lucrative to farm. Or we could take a couple crafting professions. Do like inscription, but I did check the Darkmoon deck prices on this realm and they're already quite low, so probably not a good time to get into Darkmoon decks. We could also do like blacksmithing, leatherworking. Don't know about engineering. But I'll figure it out and I'll probably make another video when I decide and when I roll my Demon Hunter. Let you guys know what the professions are going to be and why I chose them. So I had a really awesome sale that I wanted to share with you guys. You guys can see that I sold 3 things. 3.4k mailbox. Sold a stack of 200 light parchment for 1.9k after the auction house cut.
Step closer
And it's an item that you can pick off of the vendor for A stack of 5 is like 15 copper, so 3 copper each. A stack of 200 would be like 6 silver. And we managed to turn that into 1.9k gold, so really awesome sale. And then I did sell a quick nav for 500 and one of the cloaks for a little under 1k. Not too bad. And then I did also do islands, did cap it and get my treasure chest, so hopefully we get a good quest. Dang, I was hoping for a gold one on this round, but we got the 2k artifact power. So I was finally able to get my enchanting max to 150. I just stuck to crafting the weapon enchants since they seem to be the most profitable in this realm, and been sticking to mostly deadly navigation, masterful navigation, and quick nav. I was short on veiled crystals yesterday, but there were quite a few Azurite quests and quests for epics tonight in Stormsong Valley and Turigard Sound, so I ended up doing all of those and got the veiled crystals from disenchanting the epics. Crafted some weapon enchants, got it to 150, and then I did do both of the there's a short quest line for the tools of the trade for enchanting and tailoring, so I did both of those and got the recipes. For the enchanting one, I'm going to have to run Waycrest Manor as well as farm some of the lingering dress essence. I did do this a couple times already, so there's a couple tricks that I picked up along the way that I'll show you guys in the next episode. And then for tailoring, I believe you have to run 4 of the mythic dungeons. I think that's from Metaldazar, King's Rest. This must be from Temple, and then this is gonna be Shrine, it looks like. So I'll have to run, looks like 5 mythic dungeons in total, and I'll try and do that before the reset on Tuesday, so I'll probably do another update video on Monday once I have all the dungeons run and share some tricks with you guys with the materials that you need to farm. I think that's going to be it for today's update. I did get home pretty late since I was out. And yep, just got around to finishing up getting my enchanting leveled up and doing the tools of the trade quest line. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, a huge shout out to my supporters on Patreon. Hope you guys all had a great weekend, and I will see you all in episode 5. Late.